On LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. On LBC. I put on LBC. On LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the nights while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put on LBC, on LBC. I put on LBC, on LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening, everybody, wave riders. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Bitcoin is at a key level, bouncing off of the key level, actually coming up just a tad shy of it. But if you zoom out far enough, it doesn't look like it's came up shy of it. But we'll get into that. A level that we've been watching for a while now. And could it be a short-term bottom? Could it be a long-term bottom? Could it be just a fool's gold bottom? Fool's bottom. We'll find out soon enough. But thank you for joining me. It is June 30th, 2026 at 10:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, coming to you live from the suburbs. Well, not even suburbs. Past the suburbs of Memphis, Tennessee. I am ecstatic. I'm excited. I'm excited. What's going on, A to Ace? How you doing, bro? Thank you for being here. Good evening. Dusty Hunt, good evening, bro. Yo, hope you're doing well. Moon or Rug, we all gonna make it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got LBC OG Melissa One Love in the house. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, we all gonna make it. Moon or Rug, I guess. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We're not all gonna make it. You know, always I kind of strayed away from using that seriously. I used it I used it not seriously. What's the word I was looking for? Precariously. No, that's not it. But anyways, Bitcoin sitting at 58,760, 56, 50, $750. Currently, let's go down onto the lower time frames. And we came up shy, at least on the Bybit chart. I haven't looked at any other chart on this. Came up shy of the golden pocket, or the 618, the macro 618, based off of the bear market low to the bull market high, all-time high. Let's go ahead and zoom back in. So we got that little space there. Let's see. Let's go see around the rest of the market. That closed above this high. That's good. Let's go to the daily. Oh, look at that, Mr. Wyckoff. So we might be getting that bounce, that relief bounce that I've been talking about. So potentially, very much still just potentially. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. David Gelfin, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Get rid of this. Actually, 19 drawings. Why are there so many drawings on this chart? All right, zoom out. Seriously? Y'all don't even have the... Oh. Blowfin doesn't go back that far? What does Spot do? That's what I want to know. What did Spot do? I don't know why. That's what I want to know. Let's go to the index. This is an aggregate of the Bitcoin on all the exchanges that TradingView tracks. And it smacked the 618. Yep. Bounced right off of it. That's the key level as referenced in the title. We will see what we can do here. We did get a close. I don't know why that's... There we go. Well, that's not even... Where is my gray extended? And then blue. And blue. And... Why did my colors change? Blue. All right, so we broke this high. That's good. So we come down, we hit a key level, we sweep lows. All good. We come up, break, and close above on the 15. The last little swing high here on the 15. Create a fair value gap on the next candle. Pull back into FVG. And then look for continuation. So this is what I'm always looking for from a reversal standpoint. I'm looking for a sweep of a low. And then the push above the most recent swing high, a pullback within this push, and then a continuation. So that is what I'm looking for most of the time, is this exact pattern. Doesn't always play out. Does not always play out, but we can see. Curbstar, what's going on? Alan, how's it going, bro? Thank y'all for being here. Good evening, good evening. Hey, Curbstar. Hey. What's it? Oh. Wave Cipher, thank you for sending people over. I do greatly appreciate that, my guy. Just going over Bitcoin, of course, as always. See if it can get that reversal in here. Now, it would be, I believe, a short-term reversal. But over here on the hourly, we did get an SFP here and here. So that looks good. Hey, buddy, hope you're well. Hope you're well as well. Sweep there, which means this. Well, this general area for me will become a pretty significant order block. If price is to push away here and come back, I would expect a bounce from that level. Whether it comes up here or here, regardless. Because order blocks that are created on sweeps tend to be strong strong order blocks. So when price returns to them, you usually get a rejection off of them. Rejection, bounce, whatever you want to call it. Typically, people say bounce when they're talking about when you're coming down, you're bouncing off. And they say reject when you're coming up to and get rejected. It's just kind of how I say it anyway. So I would expect for this to be a pretty significant level if we are to return back to it. If we are to push away from it and return back to it, I think that would be a very nice risk to reward there, in my opinion. And that could go on, but let's go ahead and put a fixed range volume profile. Yeah, from this swing high over. So we have POC down here. If it builds up, if there builds up way more volume over here, this POC could start to shift more lower. So we'll be paying attention to that. Is that my high? Yeah. Put the I like the anchored volume profile. No matter where I go, it stays right there. Koopa Loop, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Sergio Angel, local bottom, or we still see 55K? Well, local bottom, would suggest that maybe we just push higher or push high or push up, whatever, however you want to say it, and then potentially like roll over. That is my thesis. It still remains my thesis until invalidation. So I do believe we are at or very close to the local bottom. And we might have just put in the local bottom. We started a new month. And on the start of the new month, we swept the previous month low. So now we'll see what it wants to do from there. Let's take in this. Okay, so point of control of this range from this high to this low. I might need to get off the monthly, go to the weekly so you can see it a little better. We've got the point of control right up here at $63,428. That is a level I would definitely consider seeing being my first target. And if you can claim that reclaim the POC, then come up to value area high at about 76,450. There is a high volume node here that we'd have to watch out for. A little speed bump, 73,321. And another little one here at 71,463. But if you reclaim 70, I think you can get up to that 76. And of course, you know, as we are getting closer to the level, this data can all change too. So always got to pay attention to that, but generally reclaim POC, and then I would expect a push to the value area high. So if we can do that, that'd be fantastic. Let's take in from the all-time high, and that POC is at 66,999. Is that some kind of joke? But 66699, 66,999. Where's trips at? Where's 666? From this high, 66,872. And then from this high, it was what? 63,545. Essentially, the 60s. Kind of crazy. But this is going to be your most recent volume. So I think I would want to pay attention to that the most. And that POC is 63,545. But that 63.5 to 66.9 is going to be there. Is probably where we will see some potential consolidation, and it's right here at this block. So of course that makes a ton of sense that it would be at this block. And it actually takes in that just below that high too. So get a push, see if we consolidate for a second, and then I would expect again up to the value area high. Whatever ends up being the value area high, that's where I would expect price to go. But right now, let me get rid of this so I can see the actual candle. Yeah. Like immediately. Well, this is the weekly chart. So we got a weekly SFP here, and then another weekly SFP here, and potentially a third weekly SFP. So, and also go ahead and bring up the indicators. So over here on the weekly, we are putting in a bullish divergence on the weekly chart, and I've shown the audience, the wave riders, my viewers, whatever, before, where if you just look at the history of Bitcoin, which we are on the index chart, so we can I believe it was, there's been some weird ones, but like here, trying to see, I think this one was a little late. Yeah, there was no bullish divergence on that one, unless this is, maybe there was a daily bullish divergence. But so no bullish divergence there, so not necessarily needed for, you know, the end of a cycle for a bottom. Don't see, not there, not there. And on this one, I do believe we did get, yeah. So we see RSI trending to the upside, and we get just a slight push, at least on the wicks, to the downside. So there's bullish divergence there. We did get one on this one somewhere. It's a weird one. I think this is the weird one. You had to really be looking for it. Maybe I've just lost my mind. I don't know. Was it? It was this low and this low, which would be this low. Ooh. This low to this low. So technically, a bullish divergence on that one, although don't really care for it. And then last bear market bottom did put in a pretty gnarly bullish divergence on the weekly. So, and that led to this big run up. Is the bottom in? I don't know. No one knows. Well, maybe a few people know. Maybe the people you catch the SFP. I am in a long from earlier today. But I did jump in a Solana long. Let's go over to Solana. Salama. Oh man, I never came up to it. Came close. Came close right here. Okay, I didn't take it, so it doesn't matter. That was a good one. Let's see. Let's go long. Fair value gap. You've got Bitcoin and Solana trying to bounce off their fair value gaps on the 15. My entry on Solana, 74.16. Is that right? No, that's a mark price. 73.41. Boom. I'm lazy, so I'm willing to pay the few cents to a few dollars, maybe even, to do a market order. My stop losses and my stop loss, I'll do market order too, because I want to make sure it freaking closes. Stop market and, guaranteed stop. But my take profit is always limit. Always limit. July has traditionally been a good month. It has traditionally. There's been a few, or there's been 2 or 3 Julys. I know I counted at least 3. There's been at least 3 Julys that were negative. But let's go ahead and put this over here. 73.41. Oh, too low. Way too low. 73.40, close enough. Yeah, there's been a few Julys that weren't all that great. But for the most part, Julys have been pretty good for Bitcoin. I said something. I think Piper was in the chat that time. I said something when I was live, like a week or like a couple weeks ago, maybe, about how it always kind of seems like July is almost always been a bullish month. In the 5 years that I've been in crypto, going on 6, which is crazy. I'm at 5.5 years in crypto. I say in crypto, but really like the first 2 years were in crypto. Now it's trading and crypto and macro. Thank you, Piper. I mean, I was getting into macro before Piper, but Piper's really good at explaining things. So make sure you guys check out Piper Academy if you're not already followers. You should be. Be in the communities that make up the people in my viewership. The Wave Riders. Man, it was a hot one today, fam. I don't know if I'm going to survive the rest of the week. I felt a little bit dizzy. Not dizzy, but a little lightheaded. Felt like maybe I might faint at a job today, and that was... And of all things, I was working on a fire feature. But it's the 4th, and people gotta be having their fire on when it's 90 degrees outside. It is truly just for look. That's all. But that's okay. Hey, if I had the money, maybe I'd do it. I don't know. Probably not, because that's gas, and that's a lot of gas. No, I don't want to use natural gas. I mean, natural gas is cheap, but JR, J Rizzle, the Rizzler, what's going on, bro? All set, fam. How you doing, bro? Thank y'all for coming in here and hanging out. Piper's a legend. Yes, he is. JR is legend Padawan. Just kidding. He's a legend in his own right, man. He's a rising star, some would say. Something about the Canadians. Very entertaining people. Very funny. I don't cuss a lot, so that kind of dampens my personality a little bit. I don't swear a lot on the stream, but so I'm like, it's gotta be it's gotta be a family thing. It's gotta be fun for the family. Yeah. But yeah, bro, I got into a long earlier today, and I just held it. I was like, we're gonna get a bounce to 618, regardless. Somewhere up here. And this is what I'm going for. I'm going for 70K. That's what I want. Taking profit along the way. That's what I want. That's my Bitcoin trade. Lived in Alberta most of my life. You're epic. No, you're epic. No, you don't need to swear, bro. I've loved your show since I started. You're epic. Thank you. Oh, I see. You were correcting yourself. Gotcha. Thank you for doing that, because my grammar Nazism was a tisming or something. Oh, I'm gonna get canceled. Yeah, I try not to swear. I try to be family friendly. So, but sometimes every now and then it does slip out. Cause when I'm not around my kids, and I'm around anybody that really doesn't care, I got a sailor's mouth, man. I just know when to turn it off. You know what I mean? I'm really good at that. A lot of people, they say they can't do it. They can't turn it off, and I'm like, it's nothing. It's really nothing. Well, this doesn't look good. I mean, nice bounce here for NASDAQ. I believe we called that out last night, that I would expect a bounce here. The question is will it continue? And I've pointed this out several times now. The equal high is up here, so yes, I do think it will continue. I think it's gonna get up there. What we had some data come out today. So the consumer confidence flashbang. Consumer confidence came in at 91.2, which was higher than the previous. Is this, I believe, monthly? Higher than the previous. Yeah, monthly. Previous month, which was 90.6, we came in 0.6 higher at 91.2, but significantly lower, 3.2 points below the forecast. So while economists expected consumers to be, which I don't know where they got that from, to have more confidence in the economy, no. And jobs openings actually came in strong too, and this is actually good. Job creation is an important leading indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. It can impact the market because job openings are a leading indicator of overall employment. So job openings means, hey, yeah, we got jobs. We got jobs. Come on in. Come on in. Tomorrow, we have ADP non-farm employment change. Look for 8:15 Eastern a.m. So look for volatility around that time. Of course, that's at 8:15. So that's 15 minutes before futures open. So I would wait. Give that a second to digest. But we also, at 8, we have Fed Chairman Warsh speaks, which I don't know how significant that's going to be honest. He's kind of boring. And he doesn't, he's not gonna give any forward looking anything. So I don't even know what he's going to talk about. We'll see. Maybe he's already, one of his task forces already come back with some kind of data. But that's at 8 a.m. And at 9 a.m., we have a red folder, ISM Manufacturing PMI. So we get to see the survey of about 300 purchasing managers, which asks respondents to rate the relative level of business conditions, including employment, production, new orders, prices, supplier deliveries, and inventories. Hey, how y'all doing? Are y'all good? This is where if it's over 50, we're seeing expansion, and if it's below 50, we're seeing contraction. Previous was 54, so we were seeing expansion. Our forecast this month is slightly lower at 53.8. If we beat that, inflation's probably, the narrative will be inflation is going to remain elevated, which means higher for longer on our rates, our interest rate, Fed interest rate. But if it comes in lower, then we're seeing contraction. But then we're not really matching the JOLTS jobs openings, which was 7.59 million and higher than the forecast. So I'd kind of expect the ISM Manufacturing PMI to come in, around the forecast, but at least above 50. Because how do you get, I guess there's, obviously you can get it, but how do you get most of the time an expanding economy or expanding manufacturing but less jobs? I guess you're strictly talking about manufacturing. You're not talking about services or anything like that. So I guess that works. Data, chill. If I hear Q3 come out of your mouth one more time, I'll set Q3. What's happening in Q3? Nothing. But that did remind me of something. So we have ISM tomorrow, so be aware of that. At 9 a.m. Well, I think that was 9 a.m. my time. So 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bitcoin touching resistance was my alert. And that's okay. Looking okay to me. So far, so good. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Wanted to go over this because I've been seeing this chart passed around X a lot lately, and I don't know why. Even from like accounts that I respect and actually like enjoy their analysis, I'm not really understanding what's going on here, because I keep seeing this right here, and the caption, man, I need these. I need my body to be a little darker. Maybe even darker than that. Yeah. That's good. Good. They're all talking about how Bitcoin has never closed 3 consecutive 6-month candles in the red. And they show this on all of them. Okay, yeah. So it infers that this 6-month candle should be bullish, because we've always bullish, engulf, bullish, engulf, bullish, engulf. So they're saying bullish engulf, 6-month candle. Can it happen? Sure. I just don't like the narrative, because it's false or a lie. We have 3 consecutive 6-month candles in the red, 2014 to 2015. So why are these 200,000 plus accounts sharing this chart and not the whole thing? They're purposefully, maybe unknowingly, maybe these people, I'm talking about fantastic analysts that I really truly do respect. Why are they only showing this? What does it not count for some reason? I just don't understand. Because X pays them for engagement. Yeah, but you're supposed to not be able to do rage bait. You're right though, bro. I just smoke opium. Not makes me rethink my position. Still create a deep wick first. Always the first time. Oh, LBC is really eyeing 70K. Oh, yes. You are right though. Short term. Short term. Oh yeah. JB Hulk Smash, what's going on? Because X pays them for engagement. I mean, you ain't lying. Probably. It's just I hate when it comes from someone that like always seems level-headed and always seems like they're not just blowing smoke up your butt. You know what I mean? And then out of nowhere they share that and I'm just like, whoa. What's going on? Why are we doing this? This isn't like you. And that's what kind of throws me off. That's what I don't like. Like, there's a lot of accounts where I would completely expect to see that chart coming from. But and what's crazy to me is like, why are you sharing a chart that is so easily so easy to debunk? But maybe it is all for the engagement, I guess, which is sad. Truly. We were talking about blowing smoke up butts in the Discord voice tonight. What are you talking about? Like who? Which one? This is honestly, one of my favorite analysts. I'll show you. This is Killa XBT on X. Of course, gotta sell some stuff, which is fine. Killa XBT has blocked you. Oh, I was blocked over that post, bro. Why? Over that? I said, I even thought I was going to screenshot it. I was going to screenshot it because I was like, if this mofo blocks me over this, I'm going to be pissed. Of course. Wonder if I can even find the post, dang it. Oh, I can go in my replies, eh? What am I doing on my phone? I said you should probably look at a chart with more history on it. People keep saying Bitcoin has never printed more than 2 consecutive 6-month red candles. This is so easy to prove incorrect. It makes me wonder what I'm missing, but I don't think I'm missing anything. That's all I said. That's what I said. Did you block me over that? I mean, it had to be over that because that was the last time I posted on it. That's the last one of his posts I commented on. And now I'm blocked. It's kind of weird, bro. Was it the first sentence? You should probably look at a chart with more history on it. I mean, kind of weird. Kind of weird. He's gay, bro. Who? Called him out. There you go. I'd never block you. Hey, Army Piper, what's going on, bro? How you doing, bro? Thank you for being here. I want to say Army Piper is decent, but seems to have integrity. Nothing wrong with being wrong if it's for honest reasons. What? Who's being wrong about what? I don't understand. Damn, JV. I saw that post. I liked it. Oh, you're one of the people that liked it? Yeah, it got 24 likes, 1.3 thousand views. I mean, funky wording by Killa over the last 2 cycles. BTC never. I am not a fan of this kind of wording. Over the past 2 cycles, BTC has never printed more than 2 consecutive red 6-month candle. I did miss that, I guess. But even that is bad wording. But now I can't even be like, hey, like, I misread your stuff, bro. I'm sorry. Whatever. I can still see his stuff. Like, I genuinely enjoy his charts and what he says, and he doesn't seem to be too over the top, like a lot of people. But now I'm seeing absolute right there. That's an absolute. BTC will never reach 30,000. Oh, okay, well, but he caught my attention, and I'm not gonna be able to find the chart because he unpinned it. He caught my attention, one, because I like his charts. I really like his charts, and I like the way that it's market maker models that, you know, he's kind of going off of, which is kind of my style. So I started following him after I saw his chart that he shared from, like, I want to say it was the second to last top before the top came in on Bitcoin. And he essentially mapped out the entire move from there, from the whole topping structure and all the way down to the downside. And I was like, I like it. I really like it. But that was, who knows? I'm not going to find it. So, I mean, most of the time, really good analysis, in my opinion. That's just me, though. Hello, well, not you, some random killer. I am curious about what I was wrong about, though. Yeah, I don't know. Indie Rock Crypto, what's going on? I'm always grateful for you too, bro. I said he was a legend before he got here, but now I'm going to have to say okay-ish. Army is okay-ish. You guys are nuts. That's because we're all, or, you know, all of us that live over here in North America are delirious. Because it's past all of our bedtimes. No, JB said it. Nothing wrong with being wrong if you do it honestly. Yeah, nothing wrong with being wrong if it's for honest reasons. What is being wrong for dishonest reasons? You can be dishonest by saying that you're never wrong. I mean, that's not a question. That's more of like is that kind of what you're talking about? Or what? But yeah, I think there's a good chance that we do at least get a small bounce here. And if we can reclaim the POC, then we can potentially get up to here. But I still generally believe it's a short-term bounce that rolls over for one more final push. And then maybe not that dramatic, but reverse. Bottom, October. And 3 drives. 1, 2, 3. Push. And that's been my thesis for a couple months now. Almost. Maybe a month and a half. We'll see. And we finally hit the 618. So if it's a good spot to, or, you know, a good zone to bounce off of. I don't know how to word it. I'm delirious. I'm delirious and I'm worn out. I'm beat from the sun. The sun kicked my butt today. And it was just all about survival. And I survived. Solana, point of control. I'd be looking for a push up here to about $85.31. That would be a golden pocket retrace at least. Maybe even get up to the 786 somehow. But that point of control is right there. And it looks pretty strong. Let's go from this high. See what we got here. Okay, so we've broken above, closed above that high, gone back tested it, came through it, but then came back up and closed above it on the daily chart and start getting a push away. Let's go down to the 1. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's going to be my first TP. It's going to be that's taking half off on that one. Incorrect. First TP is always the first high. Cover the fees. Maybe a little bit more so you make sure you lock in profits. And then once it gets to here, that's another 50%. Here. What's this? Oh, yeah. That's value area high. So another there, and then the golden pocket. Retrace to sweep the highs. And then maybe roll over. If Bitcoin's going to roll over, I would expect other things to roll over too. So that's what I'm looking for. 41% more. I was just effing with you, Piper. I am not qualified to fact check you. Weird fact of the day. Wait, what's the weird fact? 2022 bottom sentiment was people not wanting to celebrate 4th of July. Was it? What was going on in 2022? Was it because everybody was dealing with inflation? I don't remember. That's when I got bullish after my first bear market. Still got that bear PTSD since I only got in February 2021. More people pass away from heart-related injuries each year than people in the U.S. from every category of pew pew. Oh, here's a fun fact. I was watching a YouTube documentary last night that some Peter guy, and he came to Memphis, and he was with this guy that's like a former junkie, but he's been clean for, I don't know, like 20 years or something. And he, bought the trap house on the street where he used to get his dope. And he bought the trap house, and just by buying the trap house, the street cleaned up. It got real quiet. The drugs stopped passing through and all that stuff. Because that's the trap house. That's what the trap house is, what brings everything. Because that's where the drugs and guns and stuff are sold. Mostly drugs. But he's doing great work for the community. You are 5 times, this is a crazy stat, 5 times more likely to be shot and killed in Memphis, Tennessee than a soldier is in the Middle East. It's about 55 to 100,000 for soldiers. Or no, it was 25 maybe. Maybe it was 25, yeah. Because it was like 25 out of 100,000. And in Memphis, it's like 123 or something, or 133 or something like that out of 100,000. Which is crazy. That's just... But most of it is gang violence, gang on gang violence, that is, and people catching strays from the gang on gang violence. So you just don't go to those places, those parts of Memphis. It's plain and simple. Heat, not heart. Oh, did I misread it? Oh, I did. More people pass away from heat-related injuries each year than people in the U.S. from every category of firearms. I believe it. I mean, that heat almost killed me today. I got whumped in the heat today. Whooped. Yep. Well, dang, son. Yep. Sorry, more people in Europe from heat than all pew-pew category in the U.S. each year. Oh, wow. What? Oh, is that per cap? That's got to be per capita, though, right? 66,000 plus in Europe versus 40. You're saying Europe, though. I mean, yeah, 744 million. So what is it like per capita? It seems like our per capita is way higher, bro. Is Memphis a Republican city? That's cute. Memphis hasn't had a Republican mayor ever. I honestly don't know. Mayor Willie Harrington was in the 90s. I don't know if he got to the early 2000s. And then we had some like Peter Griffin looking dude. I can't remember his name for a while. But the thing is, like, it's all corrupt. The MPD, Memphis Police Department, completely corrupt. It's completely corrupted. Like, there's gangs inside the police department. Gang members, like, they're gangs. Literal gangs. So, that's cool. That's fun. It might be ending soon, though, because there was, there's like some federal investigation, something going on that my coworkers tell me about. Maybe the federal government was suing them. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but like the feds got involved, period, with the Memphis PD. So thank God. But fun fact, ever since, kind of crazy how this happens, but ever since the National Guard has been here, violent crime has kind of fallen off a cliff. Ever since, not just the National Guard, it was the National Guard, the FBI, DEA. There's another one. Might have been TBI, which is Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. I feel like there was another one. No MPD. But they were all here. Probably, I think they're still here. And they went and busted up a bunch of trap houses and stuff like that. So, and yeah. Oh, and ICE. ICE, that was the other one. ICE. Or NICE. Sorry, it's NICE. So stupid. That's the problem. Oh, it's easier to put in AC than fix gun issues. Oh, yeah, true. Tennessee should just give the rest of Memphis to Arkansas? No. What people don't understand is Memphis isn't even Tennessee. Memphis isn't Arkansas. Memphis isn't Mississippi. Memphis is Memphis. Welcome to the great state of Memphis. It's a local thing. Y'all wouldn't understand. For people who don't know, we do have a culture here, and it's unique. It's a unique culture. We have our own words. Junt, completely made up Memphis word. Junt, everything's a junt. Let me get that junt. Not joint, junt. Can I get them junts? They're talking about shoes. Let me get them junts. You know, it's like you don't know. It fits where it fits. Right. That's my junt. Like that's my music, man. That's my junt. Like it really could be anything. Policing actually cuts down on crime. Shocking stat. Whatever, bro. Defund the police. We need to defund the police. Even though literally nobody wanted that except for extreme leftists in some very blue cities, like 3 of them. Most people didn't want that stuff, man. Not even the black community wanted that. So no one wanted it. Defund the police. Yeah, because that'll help. That'll help a lot. How about yes, kind of, a little bit more training, maybe not even necessarily training, but more psyche evals maybe? That might help. It might help a little bit. More psyche evals, less gangs in the police force. Those two alone would probably drop a lot of the issues, which aren't even that significant in most of the US. Now, if you want to talk about, I do have issues when they start constitutional rights and all that. When they start stomping on your constitutional rights. But I gotta tell you guys something. These whole like free speech auditors, like I get it, but at the same time I'm like, why are most of them like super cringe? Like I don't. I'm just like, y'all too much, man. Y'all making people's lives more difficult than they need to be. And I understand those people, you have the right to do whatever, but at the same time, there's no but. At the same time, you're also really annoying. So it's like, can you just not be annoying? It's like, okay, yeah, I mean, look, do it when it matters. You're pulled over for no reason or whatever. You're pulled over by the police. You get the phone out, record it. I don't care. That's when it matters. But also, at the same time, stop being buttheads to cops for no reason. For no reason. I don't know why people freak out about handing a cop their ID when they have one of these. You have a telephone. You have a cell phone, a smartphone. And you're worried about a cop looking at your ID. Bro, let them look at your ID, and then you can be on your way. If you didn't do anything. Like, I don't get it. That's just me though. I don't know why you're gonna make their jobs more difficult than they need to be. I don't know if you guys know the stuff that they see, but I have a lot of respect for good police. There's obviously some of them have issues. Some of them just should leave the field because, PTSD. Just probably shouldn't be around people type of PTSD. Know what I mean? Do you know the domestic violent rate of police? It's not good. It is not good. S&P getting the bounce. See what it does from here, but no, I think that's a solid. I mean, you had some, support over here, right around here as well. So, I mean, obviously this is definitely a level that we could have been paying attention to. Should have been paying attention to. What time is it? Oh gosh, it's the end of my show. Wow. You guys got me on talking about the politiques. Based on whose perspective, JR? Leave it open to subjective interpretation and you leave it open to bias. Correct. What are you talking about? Policing actually cuts down on crime, shocking stats, and all the college white girls. Huh? The subject matter experts on minority hardship. Oh, yeah. More psyche val. That should be like step one before giving anyone weapons and power. Oh, yeah. What a world. They don't do that. I mean, they do, but it's not like a professional psychiatrist, preferably not his cop bros. Yes. Have you watched Citizens Vigilante? Really scary perspective. I have not. That sounds interesting. Um, yes, more psyche evals, absolutely, because there's something that we do. I mean, I think they have a national standard, and then after that, it goes by, police station or jurisdiction. Um, I forget what it was, but it's like, I don't know. It seems like either the psyche valves are weak or they don't do enough, but also training they don't do enough of, in my opinion. Like I feel like that's something that should be more routine than it is. I think they don't spend a lot of time like in the training and basically reminding the police, of their jobs, of their actual, the whole being a service, to the public or whatever, serving the public. Something that kind of reminds them. It's like rules of engagement for, military. Like, I feel like the rules of engagement for the military are stricter than local U.S. police rules of engagement. I'm pretty sure they are, actually. um, but yeah, I digress. No, it sounds scary. I won't be able to sleep like the Police Academy movie. They need to do that again. Well, sure. Well, all right, guys, that's all I got. I mean, I like what I'm seeing so far. We do have some bullish divergences on the higher time frames. The 1 hour, yep, bullish divergence there. 4 hour, bullish divergence there and here. 6, yep, I mean, we're gonna get it. 8, 12. I mean, we're bull diving hard. Daily, potentially. And yeah, so I think we could be about to get our next bear market rally that does ultimately still roll over one more time. And on that one, I don't think we I still don't think we go that much lower. So we'll see. We're close enough anyway. But thank you guys for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. I'm on there a lot. And also join the Discord. It is free. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in the chat right now. And join my affiliate link for the Alexo Crypto Discord. Link is in the description as well. Join the Piper Academy. Follow the Piper Academy. Sub to the Piper Academy. And Alexo Crypto. And J Rizzle here. JR Prince in the chat. Make sure you guys are sub to him as well. And that's going to be it from me, guys. Don't forget tomorrow, 8:15 and 10 a.m. we're getting some data drops, and be careful. Warsh might say something tomorrow during he's speaking. He might say something that the market cares about, but we'll see. It's considered a red folder, so it's definitely something worth paying attention to. But so 8, 9, 10, basically around the times that you want to be looking and being mindful that we could see volatility around those times. So be careful, okay? Use proper risk management, use stop loss, have your set take profits, and ride the waves. Thank you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace out. Bye.
On LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put over LBC. Over LBC. I put over LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the nights while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly. Wave riders in the building. LBC live tonight. We ain't chasing nothing. We hunting trees. We hunting trees. I gotta stay fly while I'm hunting trees. Eyes on the chart, trying to catch these waves. I don't chase pumps, I just wait all day. When that setup comes, I'ma make my play. Hunting trees. Hunting trees. I'm laid back, locked in. Hunting trees. Hunting trees. Hunting trees. No FOMO in me. I'm hunting trees. Cup full of coffee, chart on the screen. Candle moving slow, but the setup look clean. BTC bouncing, house looking paid. Everybody rushing, but I'm hunting trades. I need confirmation, I need my zone. If it ain't my setup, then I leave it alone. Liquidity sitting right under that low. Market makers fishing, but I already know I don't need 10 wins. I just need one. Clean little entry, then I'm done. Stop loss tight, target up high. Wave riders know we gotta stay. I gotta stay fly while I'm hunting trees. Eyes on the chart, trying to catch these waves. I don't chase pumps, I just wait all day. When that setup comes, I'ma make my play. Hunting trees, hunting trees. I'm laid back, locked in. Hunting trees, hunting trees, hunting trees. No FOMO in me, I'm hunting trees. London got moving, New York got heat. Chart looking tasteful, but I still don't eat. To the candle close, to the level, hold to the wrist, makes sense, and the story get told. Be-wap clean, structure in line. If the move already left, then it wasn't mine. I don't marry bags, I don't beg for saves. I just hit my plan when I'm hunting trades. Green on the screen, but I'm cool in the chair. Probably looking good, got my hands in the air. LBC live, everybody tuned in. One good setup, now the night begins. Don't chase it, let it come. Don't force it, let it come. One setup, one shot. Stay fly, stay alive, stay fly while I'm hunting trades. Eyes on the chart, trying to catch these waves. I don't chase pumps, I just wait all day. When that setup comes, I'ma make my play. Hunting trades, hunting trades. 100, 100, 100. Wave riders with me, we 100. We 100.
And I'm sick of hearing doomers tell me Bitcoin's finished. Every dip another crisis, every wick another gimmick. Every post another thread about the system and the limits. Like we didn't hear the same thing every cycle, every minute. You was calling for a crash at 30, 40, 50, 60. Then we doubled, then we tripled. Now you acting like you missed me. Talking macro, talking debt, talking metrics, getting risky. Funny how the fear gets louder every time the chart gets iffy. You don't trade, you just wait. You don't buy, you just hate. You don't see a set of building, you just celebrate the pain. Everybody's an economist when candles start to fall. Everybody got a model till the market breaks it all. Everybody saying it's time different every single cycle call. Then they FOMO back at highs and act like they were there through all. And I'm tired of hearing institutions ain't accumulating. While the biggest wallet's growing and the builder's still creating. While the weekends keep on folding and the patient keep on waiting. You call it blind conviction, I call it observation. Observation. Nah, I think you call it confirmation. Yeah, every bounce another celebration. Every red day an invitation. You sound exactly like the people that got wrecked before. Every cycle got a moon boy screaming by a little more. You keep talking about adoption, you keep talking about the floor. You keep talking about institutions like they never hit the door. You don't see risk, you see discounts. You don't see cracks, you see fake outs. You don't see caution, you see paper hands. You don't see reasons, you just make plans. And every time somebody questions you, it's FUD again. Every warning gets ignored until the market punches in. Then the same people that was bragging start adjusting what they meant. Talking about they always knew correction was a likely event. Come on, I ain't bearish cause I'm scared, I ain't bearish cause I'm weak. I'm bearish cause I watched this thing destroy people for weeks. Watch them mortgage every dollar, watch them leverage every peak. Watch them turn conviction into something closer to a creed. Okay. Maybe sometimes I get stubborn. Maybe sometimes I get cynical. Maybe fear creates opportunity. Maybe fear can be legitimate too. Maybe bottoms form when nobody wants them. Maybe some bottoms ain't bottoms. Maybe we're both seeing pieces. Maybe we're both missing pieces. So what's the answer? There isn't one. Then what's the edge? Risk management, that's it. That's it. Cause the market don't care who's right. It only cares who's left.